Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar, and we're back again with a quick little short stock video. Quickly gonna look at like AMD, check a look at little Ford, and that'll probably be it. So AMD actually reports earnings after hours, the day that this video is gonna go up, which is gonna be the 2nd of August, which is gonna be Tuesday. So it'll be interesting. I saw a lot of people, or like a few people today, talking about calls in primarily like 103 calls. People think that it's gonna do relatively well with earnings. Let's take a look back at the last time AMD reported earnings, and we got all these types of different levels here. But if we go to May here, so we go to May, AMD actually gapped up from this level basically up to here, which was like a $9 or $10 jump, which is relatively good. Now AMD the last like 2 weeks, even since the beginning of July, has been just on a rip. It's up like $30, 38%, almost 40%, which is great. I don't know, obviously it's a good stock to trade options on constantly, because it does. Even like today, if you would have, let's say, caught it down here and rode it all the way up, you would have made a pretty nice amount. Even if you would have jumped in from here up to here, you would have made a nice amount. So AMD is always something that's good to catch rips on. It moves. It loves to respect these levels, like bouncing off of here, bouncing off of here, like bouncing down here. If you have the levels on AMD, then it's relatively easy to trade. Kind of similar to here. Like this morning, it broke out over here, came back down, and then kind of tried to touch that area again, but then kind of broke down. So bounced off of this level. It does respect the levels. So if AMD were to do good, there's a chance, as I said, people were looking for like 100, 103 type calls for, let's say, expiration this week or even next week. That would probably be a good play. If it were to go to the downside, obviously you'd be looking, let's say, $90 puts or $89 puts, somewhere around there. But I think there's a chance that AMD will do relatively well. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. And then let's take a quick look at Ford, because I was just looking at a video on Ford, or a video where somebody talked about Ford, and like today, Ford was up 4%. So I think if you would have jumped in there, I think I saw, was it $15 calls or something like that? They were up like 205% just today. So Ford's always this kind of cool one. If you swing it, you can do really, really well. Let's say if you would have jumped in from last week up into today, you would have been up, the stock would have been up almost 15%, which would have been really, really great return on your investment, especially on options. Ford options do move. It's kind of one of those things where it takes momentum to move, but the contracts are so cheap. You can buy a whole lot of them and then kind of, I guess, in a way, compound and multiply your gains on that. But I was watching a video where this guy mentioned if the market continues to go up, there's a chance Ford will continue going up. Probably back to, he said, February's kind of levels. So if we're looking here, Ford was at kind of $16, kind of $17 in February, $18 at the beginning of March, but also in February. So if Ford has room to go up to $18 in the next couple days, that would be great. So they just reported earnings last week. They gapped up, which was great. It wasn't a huge gap up, but they definitely did gap up. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what Ford does in the next couple days. I think I might actually jump in it. It's something I've traded in the past before multiple times. I've done really well with Ford. Obviously, there's good plays and bad plays. I've lost money with Ford, but it's one of those things that you kind of just have to let it sizzle and kind of do its own thing. So those were the two little stocks, or kind of, we could say, big stocks I wanted to go over quickly. Hopefully you guys have been doing well. Hopefully you've been being able to make some money in the market. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like, comment down what you thought below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.